Well, what's up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another video. Day number 8 in my 7th annual 31 Days of Horror, a series where we watch and review at least 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October. And continuing along with the challenge, I have 2 films today because I had watched both of these at a screening. Watched them both back to back, so I figured I would review them back to back. They're only hitting 2 of the criteria, and that is first time watches for both of them. So first up here we have 1989's Amityville 4: The Evil Escapes. And I had never seen this film. By God, this is an awful cover, by the way. So I do own this film on DVD, but I did watch it theatrically, which was a really interesting experience. It was me, Carly, and like 2 other people in the theater, in this massive theater. So it was really neat. But this film is the 4th Amityville film. It was made for TV. It follows a family, a recently divorced woman and her 3 kids who have to unfortunately move back into her childhood home where her mother currently lives. And during this time, her aunt actually sends over a lamp that she bought at a yard sale at the original Amityville house. So this lamp is possessed, and it begins making all of the characters act weird or seem to act weird. There's definitely some sort of presence with the lamp, and yeah, chaos ensues. This was actually way better than I ever expected. It does have that TV movie feel. But there was some really cool scenes. There's a scene where the youngest, the kid, the son, he is down in the basement messing around. He picks up the chainsaw, and I'm like, oh, I think I know what's gonna happen here. The chainsaw kicks on, and he's just going ballistic, like cutting up everything in the basement. He almost cuts in half his grandmother, and they're just like, hey, why would you do that? When normal people would be like, oh my God, you're a murderer, you need to go to jail, like you just attempted to murder me, like you definitely need to go see some mental institution or something like that. There's a scene where this kid sticks his hand down in the garbage disposal, and it gets cut off, which was super surprising. I didn't expect that at all. And then there's some other cool scenes, like a phone melts. There's some actual effects works in this film, which was pretty cool. The only thing is, by the end, it feels a little weak. It feels very like TV movie quality and kind of basic how it all wraps up. But it was actually very engaging and very fun to see on this giant screen, and I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I can't say that it's a great movie, so I'm not going to, but I will say that it's like a 6.5 out of 10, which is pretty solid for Amityville 4. It's a lot better than the Amityville 3, and then skipping ahead to the next sequel, because they did not show Amityville 5, honestly, and I've never seen Amityville 5, so I'm going to have to check that out eventually. But they went right ahead and showed Amityville 6, It's About Time, from the year 1992. And this one, instead of a lamp that's haunted, it is a cuckoo clock. So it reminded me of a Goosebumps episode, Cuckoo Clock at Doom. So basically there's this architect named Jake who is coming back from work in Amityville, where they want him to design some new houses and stuff. And he comes home to his 2 kids, his 2 teenage kids, and his ex-girlfriend who is watching them. And he comes back with this clock from Amityville, from like one of the last items that was left in the house, and they put it up on their mantle, and of course everything starts becoming weird. And you have the daughter. She starts acting very seductive and out of her shell. The son is being blamed for like killing dogs and setting bushes on fire and writing swastikas on the neighbor's house, and he's like a rocker dude, like a punk rocker dude from the 90s. It definitely has that 90s charm to it. And it's kind of weird because the ex-girlfriend is like living at the house, but she brings over her like new boyfriend, and is like there's this weird dynamic there. And then the lead father is Jake, and he gets bit by a dog, and there's some really, really funny moments involving his terrible leg. Like, it gets super infected. It's disgusting. Really weird and bizarre. Yeah, it's this movie's like very messy, and the story is kind of dumb because it starts messing around with like time cuckoo clock, like the time messes around with like the amount of time that has passed, and then the ending has to do with like time travel almost. It's very silly and stupid, but honestly there's some great sequences in this film as well. A lot of cool effects and goo and stuff like that, and that leg is nasty. That infected dog bite is nasty. So again, I had really a lot of fun with this one. I never expected to actually like these late Amityville sequels, but yeah, I like this one about the same. There's really one cheesy line at the end. It's about time. Oh, dude, it's really cheesy, but it was fun. It was definitely fun, and maybe the theatrical experience helped, but I gave that one a 6.5 as well. I've seen one other... I've watched these so out of order, because I've watched 1, 2, 3, then I watched 8, then I went back to 4, now I'm at 6, so I've watched these like all out of order, but I've liked all the ones I've seen minus 3, so... that's pretty cool. Anyway, that is Amityville 4 and 6. Such a weird thing there. And those count for first time watches. So now that is exhausted and finished. And see you guys tomorrow with another review. Hope you guys enjoyed.